The BBC host said he can't see a way through Brexit because of the obvious divide between Remainers and Brexiteers in government. Hosting BBC This Week, Mr. Neil said, "The government is obviously divided. It is negotiating or arguing in public, not behind closed doors. Collective cabinet responsibility seems to have gone. There is not a majority in the Commons for the Brexiteers' form of what they want to do post-customs union. But there is enough of them to give a big rebellion if Mrs. May sticks with the Remain version of a customs union. I can't see a way through this yet." Getty, BBC Brexit News. Andrew Neil said he can't see a way through on Brexit. There's enough of them to give a big rebellion if Mrs. May sticks with the Remain version of customs union. Mr. Neil asked former Tory Minister Michael Portillo if he expects there to be a political crisis in Britain over the summer. In response, Mr. Portillo said, "Yes, and if not, this summer or some point after that we still have the possibility of the House of Commons will vote down whatever the government agrees to." Mr. Portillo said Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson is right to claim that a customs partnership with Brussels is literally crazy. He said, "I mean, to set up this vast bureaucracy to collect all these tariffs in order to give them back to most people most of the time really is bonkers." Prime Minister Theresa May was openly criticized this week by the Foreign Secretary over her customs partnership model with the EU, which could see the UK collect tax on behalf of the EU or impose tariffs in exchange for part access to the European market. This is seen as one possible solution to avoiding a hard border in Ireland, which will become the only land barrier between the EU and UK after Brexit. Mr. Johnson claimed following such a system would not allow the UK to take back control from Brussels after Brexit. Mrs. May delivered a passionate message during an article in The Sun on Sunday, where she insisted the UK would be leaving the EU's single market and customs union. She said she had an absolute determination to make a success of Brexit by leaving the single market and customs union and building a new relationship with EU partners that take back control of our borders, our laws and our money. She also emphasized the UK was making good progress towards that goal and we will carry on doing so with resolution in the months ahead. But Business Secretary Greg Clark later claimed a customs partnership with the European Union was still on the table.